And then we have a 27-27, and now we just submit 9, and Anders tapped. And I think this is enough damage here. Yeah, I think we did it. And we ping it away. This deck is really funny to play. Well, yeah, GG. Hello and welcome everyone to another video here on my channel. Today we have JUND Land Ping. It's a Landfall deck, but it's not the typical Landfall deck as you can see on the first view. There's a many cards from the new set, and let's just start with like a huge one with the Famished Worldsire. 8 mana, 0/0, devour land 3, ward 3. When this creature enters, look at the top X cards of your library where X is that creature's power. Put any number of land cards from among them tapped on the battlefield, then shuffle. So we can play this card, then we sacrifice land, and then we can basically put lands in again. And why do we want to do that? Well, we have cards that ping the opponent. We play the Iridescent Vinelasher, a 1 mana with Offspring 2, 1/2, Landfall. Whenever land you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to target opponent. So our entire deck is designed around these ping creatures. We also have Tannuk here, which is 3 mana 2/4 Landfall. When a land you control enters, Tannuk deals 1 damage to each opponent. If this is the second time this ability has resolved, draw a card. So this one here is to each opponent, and this one here is this 1 damage to target opponent. Because we also have cards with crime, we play 2 of Magda here, 2 mana 2/2. Whenever you commit a crime, create a tapped treasure token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Then we can sacrifice 3 of them, and we get a 4/4 dragon. We also have the Freestrider lookout here, a 3 mana 3/3 reach. Whenever you commit a crime, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. This ability triggers only once each turn. So this is quite cool to do, of course, with a Vinelasher, right? You play a land, this one triggers, you get another land, and so on, right? So really cool interaction here. And sadly, these two, or like these crime here, do not trigger with Tannuk. So the Freestrider lookout and the Hoardmaster do not work with Tannuk, which is sad, but it's okay. We also play here the Traveling Chocobo, and 3 mana 3/2. We can always look at the top card of the library, and if it's a land or bird, we can play it from top of the library, and our landfall triggers will trigger twice. Of course, super strong. And we have the Icetill Explorer here, 4 mana 2/4. We can play an additional land, and you may play lands from your graveyard. So we can play our Passages, Evolving Wilds, and Escape Tunnels from our graveyard. And when a land enters, we mill a card. So the main goal really is just to finish off with a Worldshire, or you can just have a Chocobo and multiple Vinelashes on the battlefield and just ping them down this way. We have some other cards to support here. We have Aftermath Analyst for a 2 mana 1/3. When this enters, we mill 3 cards for 4 mana. We can sacrifice this and return all land cards from our graveyard battlefield tapped. Also triggers, of course, our landfall abilities. We have a 1 of Worldsoul's Rage, X and 2. It's basically the same than this card, except we do X damage to a target. So that's also really nice. We get the lands back on the graveyard. I tried out the Terrapact Intimidator, which is a 2 mana 2/1. When this creature enters, target opponent may have you create 2 land tokens. If they don't, put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature. So a 2 mana 4/3 is already really good. Super good. And the 2 mana 2/1 with 2 lander tokens in this type of deck, yeah, also really good. We also have removals, of course. We have 3 Shoot the Sheriff, just to have an instant removal that always works on almost everything, except of course the outlaw creatures. We have an Abrade here, does 3 damage, so it hits the most targets we want to hit, but also can destroy artifact. We have 4 Burst Lightnings here, mainly because this can hit face. It's 2 damage, and we can also for 4 do 4 damage. And in this deck we have quite a lot of lands, so this is actually not that hard to achieve. And we have 2 Pulse here. This can destroy anything except lands, and if they have more of it, then this destroys everything. So I think Maelstrom Powers is really nice against all these artifact type decks. Have the cages and these things, because we like to get our things back. But yeah, the deck can explode really fast. We do have 26 land here. We have 8 total fetch lands. It's something else. It's something different. It's definitely something different. It's not a S tier deck or anything, but maybe like a tier 2.5. We had some good games when we won against Demir, midrange, and other decks. But yeah, it's a cool deck. Something refreshing with new cards, and I wanted to try this out. Bowie, one of my viewers, he posted a similar list long ago. I did work a bit on it, and this is what was my take. So yeah, hopefully you like the games, and you saw in the intro, some cool stuff's gonna happen. Okay, not perfect, but yeah. We get green here. This gives us black. We can play this red. Can get black here. Can get green here, black. We have to always start with this one here though. Okay, let's see. Okay, Demir, huh? Let's give them not the illusion yet, but I will get green here. They have 100% one more of them in the hand. You would never ever drop that one against a deck like us. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that would happen. Some good cards gone. But okay. They were just minus here. There's absolute, like, I'm pretty sure they have this. But they can also wait. Okay, they shoot the sheriff. It doesn't matter. We get red next turn anyways. So yeah, there's an insect somewhere here. Okay. So we have the danger of not being able to play it. And we can play, but it will get countered. But I still would like to drop it. But it will be even better next turn. I just shoot down what they play, I guess. It's an interesting one. But yeah, we're gonna get rid of it. There's an insect in here and I can feel it flying around me. Okay. Well, I'm happy if they play stuff, because I feel like they wanted Kaito there. So they can Kaito next turn. We have a Maelstrom Pulse, so that's fine by me. We're gonna do like this. And then we wait. I mean, we're ramping for our Worldsire, but we would like to have a card here. So I'm pretty sure they play Kaito or Cat. Let's see. Let's see what it is. They also have to remove this though. It's a dangerous card. Okay, this Cat. Cat is annoying. This one is at least ward free. So we can play the big boy. Okay, I'm gonna get one land out. Maybe I draw a pinger. That would be quite nice. Okay, let's see what we get. Yeah, it's a pinger. Definitely go for this. Okay, we start pinging here. And then we try to use the Worldsire, right? And then, yeah, we do the rest. We do the rest. Now, we can think of... I want to play that land here, but we can think of maybe Maelstrom Pulse. The Cat doesn't help much. Maelstrom Pulse, the Siren is not bad. But I kind of want them to play Kaito here. Yeah, if they play Kaito, I think I'm okay. They spent 3 mana. They don't play it. Okay. Well, they have probably a counter, huh? But I do a lot of damage here. So let's see. Double removal would be bad. Double removal would be bad. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we have 3 of these colors there. That's quite good. I still have how many basics? 5 basics. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. That's a bit annoying. But let me... I'm not too sure yet, actually. I cannot play from the graveyard anymore, but that's... yeah. Okay. 12, huh? Let's see how much we can push here. Let's see. We're gonna just devour everything. You. And then we have a 27-27, and now we just submit 9 and Anders tapped. And I think this is enough damage here. Yeah, I think we did it. Demon midrange. No. GG. Okay. This is our hand. I like this hand. I do like this hand. If I play it turn 1, yeah. If they have removal there, they have removal. I sure would like to have 2, but if not, then they don't, right? So this is actually interesting. We're gonna keep this one because we play against control. The board vibes are there. Okay, I do like that we have a chance to ramp here. No, not yet though. Okay. But oh, we could go crazy actually. But if they have a cage, it gets us, so we cannot. We cannot. If they have a cage now, okay, can deal with it. If they stock up, we hurt them. Maybe they just have to get lost here. I do want to keep my passage here. I just go like this. Like, if they raft me, I can do something next turn. Yep, bringing in this one. And then we go in. Because these 2 alone do a lot of pressure. So we don't have to play anything here. They may be at a counter up, right? Okay, so they get life. Let's see what we can do here. Trying to push in as much as I can. So we have a lot of damage here, and I have to burst lightning. And then we go again. Damage, damage, damage. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. And we still have to burst lightning, so it's actually lethal. They don't know that. Can do in their turn to trigger the lockout, but yeah, they know. They know it's over. GG. And that's the control deck. I keep this hand. We go play on curve here. I do love to keep this though. Like, I'm such a greedy person with these Vinelashers. I cannot help myself. Now, they have to think though. Do they want to give me the landers with the Vinelasher on the field? Or do I get the 4-3? Wow. I actually get ramp. That's pretty nice. Thank you. Okay, so they're a reanimation deck. Pretty sure. Yeah. Can we get there is the question. Do have a lot of passages here. Yeah, I think we do a passage here. We just try to maximize the damage this turn. We still have another passage. Okay, we're gonna shoot here. We need the green mana now. I'm gonna shoot this as well. We can ramp with the lander here, which is nice. So yeah, put them on 12. Next turn we do another 2 with our lands. Mill free. Okay. They didn't have a Zombify or anything there, which is good for me. They need to get rid of my Vinelasher. Okay, they can come with the Zombify. Okay, we're gonna play this one for sure. That's pretty good. And then we use the crime here. Get the extra trigger done. And then we attack, put them on 7, and then we trigger again. And then they have to win, otherwise some big monster will join the battlefield. So what do they get here? Okay, then yeah, it's game. Well, it is game. This is a pretty solid board of us, and we can do a lot of shenanigans. Okay, yeah, GG. That's enough damage. Crime triggering. The way we love it. Ping, ping. And then, you know, it's time for the cool stuff here, of course. I mean, we don't even need it actually, but since it's something we like to do, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna absolutely go crazy. Submit 10, and yeah, I think they should be tapped, and we ping it away. We ping it away. This deck is really funny to play. Well, yeah, GG. I'm not too happy with this type of hand. Mono white life gain. And this is my hand. That's not good. And they're on the play. Oh, it's the bad deck, huh? Ooh, that's a dangerous one as well. At least we have a creature. I have to get a black here. Interesting. So it's like an Orsoff do stuff deck. We have to drop a Magda here. Sadly, Tannuk cannot do it yet, but Magda at least blocked the Sanctifier, and if they attack, we have a 3/3 Magda. So that's kinda okay. But I still need to find lands. Still need to find lands, but they can have removal, right? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine too. They can get the life. It is annoying, but we get a 3/3. It's nice. We take 4. It's still a lot. If we had a Vinelasher turn 1, this would have been a really cool game here for sure. Okay. We have crime now. Oh no, this sadly doesn't trigger crime, because it says each opponent, which is a bit sad. A little bit sad. But we get to draw next turn, and then maybe we get to the Worldsoul. So let's see if we get there first. We do have some decent blockers here. I definitely don't double block the Saboteur here, because I want to keep my Tannuk. My Magda is not that important here, because we don't have the Vinelasher. Sephiroth, yeah, okay. Yeah. It's an interesting mix, that list there. Okay, yeah. I still cannot double block. And the sacrifice situation is not cool. So yeah, I would most likely love to draw anything else, but... I mean, this I will block. Okay, that's gonna be really interesting now. Why would they attack with the Silhouette here? They sacrifice these two. If I block it, he has to sacrifice the other two in return. I still think it's okay. I don't follow that plan right now, because he cannot sacrifice anymore. We are quite low. I can go hunt. Is Explorer better here? That was the question. If I have Explorer now, I get a lot of triggers here. If I have Hunt, I also get an extra land. I like the Hunt actually, because it triggers. Oh no, it doesn't trigger. It's so stupid. My bad. Yeah, it would have been the lockout here. The Explorer. That's my bad. Can I survive this though? I mean, we have a good blockage going on. But yeah, not playing the Icetill Explorer, there's a huge yikes. Okay, they still have the sacrifices if they want to go for the emblem. I will block here all day, the Saboteur. They try to go for the emblem, I guess, but let's see. They have erased in the past, for sure, on hand. I'm a bit slow now, but I have 29 life and I don't really have enough ping. But I will block the sunsets there. Okay. Well, we're gonna draw cards now. Which is something. I'm so sad that the Tannuk doesn't trigger it. That's like the next card I wanted. That one I would really love to have. Okay, we go with red first. And then we have to take a green. Now we're also gonna draw here. So a burst lightning would have been nice too. Okay. A burst lightning would have been really nice. Gonna draw again. I mean, gonna get the damage in, and then we play Analyst, I guess. Have to take green though. We have it next turn, but we don't have enough ping damage. Which is not really good for me. And I can just block and sacrifice, but I maybe look for that actually. I still have 3 blockers. I think I can go in with Magda here. I feel like Magda is totally fine. Can go Magda and lockout. Or just Magda. No, it's just Magda. Put them a bit damage in, so maybe we get there. Otherwise I take every block. They can block and sacrifice later on, but I mean, I'm already really behind, right? I don't have enough damage to trigger with only Tannuk, right? I need the others. Right now, though, the board doesn't look like bad. I mean, it looks bad. They can trigger Sephiroth, but their cards don't give tokens, which helps me a lot. This is a problem. So now it's GG, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. GG. It is a good game. Yeah. Unlucky. Sometimes this matchup is quite tricky. If they gain life, it's not that easy. Well, in a best of 3 you would have a sideboard against this, but like this, no. What do you think about this hand? It's not bad, it's not good. It's not bad, it's not good. That's what I think. Magda into Burst Lightning, so Aftermath turn 2. Yep, so we keep the Evolving Wilds for turn 4, Tannuk. So turn 2 now is gonna be this one. Okay, that's some lands. Not sure what they play. Like Boros, dragons, Boros tokens. Okay, so this is the one we're gonna get rid of. So right now it works the way it should work. Getting the treasure token here. And then we're gonna attack. And yep. So now we have Tannuk draw as well. It's good too. Okay, so it's kind of this type of deck. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Here we get a green. We're gonna draw a card. Pretty good draw. And we still have removal, which is quite nice. I'm still sad that Tannuk doesn't trigger the crimes, but it's still a good card. They're on 14. The doll. Okay, I cannot hit the doll. The doll is a bit annoying. My turn. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Gonna trigger here. Then we're gonna get us another land here. This time we're gonna get red. And then we just keep going here. Opponent doesn't like it. Well, I guess we have the cards in play. Okay, there's a different type of hand, but we're gonna play this. I kinda like the Intimidator on the play. I'm happy if I get the landers here. The 4/3 is quite heavy. A 4/3. Well, they can shoot it, of course. But a 4/3 is still not bad. Okay, we got one Helix out. Maybe we find a black mana? No. So we don't have another option. We have to play the Lookout. Maybe they play Creature and we have Burst Lightning and Lucky. Maybe that's gonna happen. No, you have double Helix. Well, -6 away from my face is good too. Okay, this is the, looks like the Boros burn list that I used to play so far. Bird, yeah. Okay. Well, we may get something here, right? We definitely want to have a black source, and this one blocks the bird. Here we block first. Because they will use the spell first, so we get the trigger. There's a lot of helixes, my man. Okay, so we get the trigger, and we get the black. We lose a creature, but we are ramping here. They have 29 life, which is quite a lot. Okay. We will get there. We will get there. Not have a land here. Shoot the sheriff in hand if I need to. Okay, they could have a nemesis now, right? Hellkite. It's a good card. An annoying one especially. Okay, we have to do the Vinelasher again. Maybe another Hellkite. If I draw a land, I will be happy. We can go Vinelasher plus that card, which is really powerful. And then, yeah, let's see. There's a lot of things going. Don't have a land yet in the graveyard though. Okay, we got one. One is not so good. Yeah, 5 mana away. Okay, this one we can actually deal with. Take 3 damage. Found a land, which is quite good here. Yep. Okay, 6 damage. And we have removal. How much do I get here? Only 1 land. This is so brutal. Battlefield tapped, huh? What could I draw here? Is it good to do it here? I get 1 only. I'm not too sure about it. Let's see what they play. Okay. Probably go face here now. Okay, they getting angry here. Pushing that damage here, yeah. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. It's better than nothing. But yeah, I wish I had more lands in the graveyard and then go with this one, right? But sadly I do not. Going with 10. So yeah, next turn we do shenanigans. So we have to go all in here, right? We can't just die though. We can't just die. Ha! They have 4 cards in hand. They have shocks 5, 9, 7, 4. It's 9 damage. We go all in. If I have 1 left, it's not enough. I need both to win. If they win, they win. So yeah, it's not much I can do. Maybe they kind of feel that I have this card on my hand. If they try to go face and put me on like 1, I just really don't want to see a Hellkite here. Like, that's the worst card for me. Okay. Dangerous. For 1 mana, they can have exactly 9. Like, a kinda... Okay, shocking. Boros Charm gets me, yeah. Boros Charm, so it was the card they were looking for. So GG, man. You got it. Should have, even if I kept it back, it would have not been enough, right? These mosquitoes. Okay, I like this hand. I like the 1-2 here. But it's also like, I do want to play this later. The thing with Magda is, it's really good if this one survives, right? Like, really good. If we play this early, we get 2 extra damage in. But this one, of course, multiplies later. Opponent goes first. So we get at least some view on the mana base and can make some guesses. So let's see. Station. They don't have a lot of removal. So we trying this way. This is either artifacts or Kona. Authority, okay. Which I do not like to see. I'm gonna play Magda here still. Yeah, you get a life. If they have Cage, brutal. Okay, Relic is good for me. Now I get a little bit of triggers here. Cage is still absolutely brutal. Definitely gonna keep that one. Okay. Cage is so brutal, really. Absolutely brutal. But I have to go for it. I know they have one. But maybe it's good enough to have these crew cards actually here. I cannot lose more to Cage. I'm gonna go like this. Could play the Intimidator, yeah. But I feel like they're gonna Cage me. Relic. Sheesh, okay. Okay. Well, we're going for the damage now. They do get life though, but... This authority is quite annoying. Still pushing damage. Now it depends, right? Cage or Wrath. So let's see how they do it. Bay into Cage, huh? Okay, yeah. That's a Bay into Cage. Like everything that I have literally just dies. Brutal, our entire work. I mean, we replay things and we still put them quite low. Still put them quite low, but even losing the treasure is so painful. Everything gone. Okay. Good card, but not right now. We need to bring this one in. We need to bring this one in. It's a 4/3. It's still quite powerful. If they have another Cage, it's just, yeah. We're gonna try to push here with these two. There's a lot of good things in here. I do have a Braid, and I have more things to do. Okay, they're gonna just get another Cage here, right? That's all they do while drawing cards, of course. Maelstrom Pulse is a really, really good card, by the way. I just want to say it, that the card is pretty good. Okay, I just wanted to say it, but apparently it doesn't matter. I can play Vinelasher as a 1 and then look at, which I kind of like. It's the same damage. It's the same damage, but yeah. Gives me extra cards, right? We do have the Analyst into a tunnel, which is not too good. This card has been one of the more underwhelming cards so far. Can be good, of course. It's a 2-off in our set. But yeah, we need to keep the Vinelasher alive and hopefully find a way to do more. They have a full hand. They have a full hand, and now they probably just get something really good. And if not, they have another Bay in play. Yeah. Synthesizer, okay, they get no creature yet. But they get another Synthesizer, I assume. And then next turn they win. So, can I do it with Maelstrom Pulse? Is the question. Can I do it with Maelstrom Pulse? I don't have enough damage with the Vinelasher here. There's no way. So they also get one creature. Maybe they go with the net here. Just to be safe. Maelstrom Pulse will give me... I mean, it's not even that good. Snare. Okay. Absolutely cautious, I understand. They can win next turn, right? Well, I don't have anything to lose. I don't have anything to lose, so I just play everything I have. If I survive, I don't. Okay, I get some cards in the graveyard. And these are not too bad. It would be 9 damage just by activating the Aftermath Analyst. But they just probably go with another Coco and then hit something and then sacrifice something. Do they have enough yet? They get this one, and then they can get the crystal, and then I have to block one, but I will survive. So let's see. Let's see how they do it. They try... I mean, they can also just crack the cages. I mean, the thing is... It goes in tapped. Okay, yeah. So yeah. And then they have enough, right? Yeah. Good game. It comes in tapped. That's why they get me. Yeah, no blocks. Quite slow this game. Quite slow, but hey, sometimes we lose, sometimes we... Pulses, we have many cards against them, but... Not this time. I keep this hand. Chocobo, Sheriff and double Vinelasher is quite funny. This can explode really fast. Of course we need the land. Of course. Yeah, the little one here is a bit annoying. But I'm more scared of the next thing and I have to play this here. Now I would like to find green. Green land. Shoot the Sheriff is for the Tifa that are coming in now. It's not even a Tifa. If I slow like this, I'm quite happy. Okay, I cannot attack. But I play this. It's gonna be a 4-3. I don't think they give landers. I would like to have the landers though. I'm clearly missing lands. I'm clearly missing lands. We play a lot of lands. We play 26 actually. 26 lands and not drawing lands is usually quite raw. But let's see. Okay. Oh, we cannot attack, of course. I feel like they want to... I mean, if they just play Hydra next turn, okay. I still cannot attack. I just get rid of Hydra, which is so slow. Okay. This one I can remove, technically. So we get a lander. It's a bit tricky actually, how to play this. I need to shortly calculate. I have 8 damage with the Fable Passage, right? I have 2 now, I put them on 15. If I play Passage, and if I would draw another land next turn, would this benefit me much? Is the question. We're gonna not crack it, but we're gonna play it. Let's do a middle ground. Let's do a middle ground. Because if we find a land, we can actually crack this one too. And this is 4 damage. And this is 4 damage. Okay, right now they just do like this. So maybe they crack this, but maybe like... The way their hand is designed is like a snakeskin kind of thing. But if they don't have... trample, I'm okay with. I mean, this one I have to deal with though. Because the escape tunnel doesn't do much there, right? Boah. No risk, no fun. Is this a no risk, no fun? If I deal with it, yeah, I think we risk it. We do have 2 shots on finding a land off the top, right? That's not tapped. Unlucky. And if not, we have to dodge a bullet, right? Unlucky. 26 lands, I just want to say that. So now we need to dodge Chocobo, right? Ah, greedy me again. So unfair. 26 lands, guys. Okay, that's okay. I can live with the Hydra here. I can clearly live with that one. Land. Beautiful. So we can play Chocobo and shoot them down. Yeah. Who is the Landfall deck, by the way? Me or them? Me or them? I think this is how you play Landfall, Chersky. You just shoot. That's all you do. Shoot, shoot, shoot. GG. One of the weirder hands. One of the weirder hands. Triple Passage? Like what in the world? Control on their side though. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we do this. I mean, we have to look out. We have some ping damage here. If it's control, I like to do this. They could have Seam Rip. Should have played the land differently, I just realized it. Should have definitely played the passage here. That's really painful now. Sorry guys. We're gonna get a green here. Really painful. Could have played the lookout here or anything else. Huge mistake, wow. This is probably like one of these mistakes that... Okay, they played a warp deck, huh? Well, I can live with that. Draw here or get more cards? Kinda like Tannuk here the most. Kinda like Tannuk. If we had a lookout here, it would be even better, of course. But hey, we take what we can. If we make mistakes, we can still manage. Should have been a rat here, huh? Always a rat because of the burst lightning. Sorry guys, this is a bad game of mine. Should take the rat here always. but we do a lot of damage next turn. Have the passages. Their deck doesn't have really like a lot of board vibe. Exile target, this is a really good card. Exile target on and legendary corner shots gone. It's just the same shenanigans there. I do feel like, well, we can do a lot of damage here. It ramps us more. And then we play Chocobo and Lockout. Yeah, I think it's the way. I think this is the way. We do a lot of damage, which is really nice. Yeah. But the mistake I did here is still like in my mind. It's a bit bugging me. Keep pushing the damage. We do have next turn a real brutal one. We still have enough basics here. We have enough green, we go black. We can play the Intimidator, or we keep damage up. And we're gonna attack with this one. Okay, if I can get rid on the right one, I take it. I don't care about Tannuk here. I have another one in my hand. But this one seems scary. Okay. We have Chocobo, Tannuk, and then we just passage it through. Doesn't seem like they have a board wipe here. Okay, not too happy about this. So it's now Tannuk, Chocobo, land. It's definitely Chocobo. Now, Lookout or Tannuk? It has to be Tannuk for the draw. And then we trigger. If I would have passage there, I would be definitely more happy. Okay. I mean, they need a board wipe this game, huh? Yeah, but that mistake I made, I would have won the game at this turn for sure. So let's see if it backfires a lot. Yeah, playing at 2 AM sometimes has its downside. But we managed. GG. Against Warp. Yeah. I had a lot of fun playing this deck. It's totally refreshing, just pinging. I don't think this deck is really competitive. Maybe in a best of 3 you can actually work around. Because the best of 1 is still quite different, but I will soon bring also some best of 3 content, especially when I stream again. But yeah, if you like my content, feel free to subscribe and like. And I wish you all a good day, good night, and yeah, see you next time.